Hi, welcome to another super workout episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe. With all being said, let's dive in. The moment right before Ronnie Coleman did the rear lat spread and back double biceps poses would be one of the most important moments of the competition. The ridges and lines that appeared every time he moved his arms turned his back into a breathtaking sight. In his prime, Ronnie's back was like a big, loud symphony orchestra, with each instrument meticulously playing its part. Throughout his 8-year reign as Mr. Olympia, Ronnie has consistently brought an unrivaled combination of mass and detail to the back. The frequently used phrase that bodybuilding competitions are won from behind gained a whole new dimension during his time. Ronnie, who gained every gram of muscle in his body through crazy workouts using extremely high weights, was doing 2 back workouts a week, one for thickness and the other for width. The thickness training in his 2000 DVD titled Unbelievable started with deadlift. Ronnie was familiar with this exercise from 1991 to 1994 when he competed as a powerlifter and, according to official records, lifted 330 kilograms, 660 pounds. While doing this exercise, Ronnie gripped the bar with one hand upside down and the other hand with a straight grip, keeping the distance between his hands shoulder width apart. He started training with 10 reps at 225 pounds. Afterwards, he continued with 6 repetitions with 420 pounds, 5 repetitions with 620 pounds, 4 repetitions with 760 pounds, and finished with 2 repetitions with 800 pounds in the final. While doing this lift that went down in bodybuilding history, he did not forget to receive a motivating slap on the back from Brian Dubson, the owner of Metroflex Gym, who started him in competition. Next exercise was Barbell Row, which is one of the first things that come to mind when it comes to basic exercise. In this classic movement, which is one of the most important weapons used by Ronnie while building his 3D back, the bar is grasped with a shoulder width and overhand grip, and then explosively pulled towards the weight belt level. Ronnie, who liked to increase the weight in each set in his training, would do 10 repetitions with 225 pounds, 10 repetitions with 535 pounds, 10 repetitions with 630 pounds, and completed the exercise by doing a set of 8 repetitions with 500 pounds in the final set. You can see someone on the internet doing barbell rows with weights over 440 pounds, but I don't think you can see someone who leans their upper body this far forward and uses this long range of motion. The final exercise was the T-bar row, an old-school move by inserting one end of the Olympic bar into the corner of a wall and loading the other end with 45-pound plates. At the end of the first set, in which he did 12 repetitions with 7 plates and defined it as a warm-up, he said that everyone could do this with a light and easy weight. He continues by doing 12 repetitions with 9 plates. After doing 9 repetitions with 12 plates in the final set, he started to work on biceps, shouting that everyone wants to be a bodybuilder, but no one wants to lift heavy. Remember, Ronnie was doing this strength training, which targets the lower and mid back, just 5.5 weeks before he hit the podium at the Mr. Olympia. They don't call him king for nothing. Ronnie's width training, which he showed in his 2003 DVD called The Cost of Redemption, and which loaded the latissimus dorsi muscles, which we call wings, started with front lat pulldown, where he grasped the bar with a wide grip and pulled it towards his chest. While doing this exercise, the king used an explosive form as usual, and did not hesitate to lean back at the end point to extend his range of motion. His first set of 20 reps served as a warm-up to fill his armpits with blood and prepare for the carnage that would follow. Ronnie, who performed 12 repetitions with 240 pounds and 300 pounds, respectively, the full capacity of the machine. The second exercise was the rear lat pulldown, which almost no one includes in their program anymore because it is thought to put shoulder health at risk. Grasping the bar with a wide grip, this time Ronnie pulled it to the back of his neck, doing 3 sets of 12 repetitions, increasing the weight each set, and reaching 225 pounds in the final set. After 2 vertical pulling exercises that hit the upper part of the wings, seated cable row was next. This exercise targeted mostly the lower wings, as the V-bar apparatus, which he used to pull the weight towards his abdomen, kept the elbows attached to the upper body. In the first set, Ronnie started by doing 12 repetitions with the full weight on the machine, 300 pounds. In the second set, He did 12 repetitions with an extra 45 pounds, and in the last set, he did 12 repetitions with an extra 90 pounds. The last exercise of the king was the Dumbell Pullover, a bodybuilding classic. His arch rival and eternal friend Jay Cutler, who finished second behind Mr. Olympia 4 times, used the pullover for his pecs, while Ronnie used it as the finishing exercise of his wing-focused width training. The king performed 3 sets of 12 to 10 repetitions and went up to 160-pound dumbbells in the last set. This is how the back, considered by many to be the best in the history of bodybuilding and dominating the Mr. Olympia podium for 8 years, was built. Of course, the recipe included 1 in a billion genetics, a superhuman work ethic, and thousands of calories consumed tirelessly every day for years. You may ask, why didn't you include performance-enhancing products in this recipe? Everyone is using the same drugs. But if you are aware, there is no Ronnie Coleman coming. The third part of the Superstar Workout series ends here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next episode.